For companies, for yourself. Learn skills at Pntc to work in Japan and venture out into the world. Pntc, Phil Nippon Technical College, is a junior college that trains Filipino students in skills that will enable them to work at Japanese companies. Pntc was established in 1997 as a Japanese language training center. In 2000, it became a skill training school, and in 2010, it became recognized as a junior college by the Philippine government. Presently, over 800 students attend the college. Pntc Laguna is located approximately 90 minutes by car from the capital city of Manila. It is situated at the back of an industrial complex near Laguna de Bay that includes plants owned by companies such as Samsung and Avon. Pntc employs a training curriculum that lasts over 1 year and includes Japanese language training critical for communication with Japanese staff, practical skills programs that prepare students to compete in the corporate world, and other relevant training. In order for students to learn Japanese corporate rules and customs, we also teach Japanese radio taiso exercises and provide training on corporate rules. This allows us to cultivate students who understand what it means to work in Japan. This is the building that houses the Japanese language classroom. Here, native Japanese staff and others proficient in Japanese teach comprehensive 3-month Japanese language classes using independently created texts. Students first learn Japanese at the N5 level of the Japanese language proficiency test for foreigners. We utilize unique texts that incorporate the names of tools used for training in Japan, basic vocabulary related to safety, and other important topics. Though we use Japanese language classes, our curriculum always focuses on practical learning that can be put to use in Japanese companies. In class, students take regular quizzes, and after class, those students who did not achieve a certain grade level on the quiz will take a supplementary class. An exam is given at the end of 3 months, and students who do not receive a satisfactory grade on the exam are asked to withdraw from the program. We rigorously check the quality of students' Japanese language skills as well as their learning enthusiasm in class, and narrow down the pool of students who are to become potential employees at Japanese companies. Students that pass the exam will take an additional 3-month Japanese language class at the more advanced N4 level. Only students that score above 75% will continue on to the skill training curriculum. When skill training is finished, students then take a 3-month N3 level Japanese course so that they can communicate smoothly in training and activities in Japan. In this way, students take a thorough Japanese course over an extended period of time, where they learn Japanese they can actually use.
Nihongoの中で漢字とか書き方とか読み方とか難しいですが、今好きになりました。
私にとって日本語のリスニングとリーディングが難しいです。
はい、N4のレベルの日本語を教えています。 挨拶に気をつけなければなりません。日本の会社で働いたらきちんと挨拶すればいい印象になりますので、そして、日本語でコミュニケーションがとても大切なので、自信を持って日本語で話さないといけないんですね。そのことを生徒に気をつけて教えてるんですね。
Skill training focuses on welding, automotives, painting, machining, and other skills required at manufacturing sites. We make use of machines, tools, and materials that are actually used in Japanese factories so that students will acquire more practical skills. Also, we provide complete basic training and safety education, striving to improve students' proficiency in fundamental skills and to foster a consciousness regarding safety. Welding skills are highly requested by Japanese companies. In our welding program, students perform gas cutting on steel imported from Japan and are thoroughly trained to a level that ensures they will be competitive in a company. Our facility uses 189 booths, an unprecedented number compared to other schools, to enable students to learn and acquire skills. In manual welding, students first master the fundamentals of welding skills, such as the contact method, angle, strength, speed, and orientation of the welding rod. After the instructor confirms that these skills have been acquired, students proceed to learn semi-automatic welding. Students learn butt welding, fillet welding, and other welding techniques from various angles. The instructor inspects the appearance of the welding work performed by the students, checking the bead shape, the state of the welding start and finish points, overlapping, undercutting, pit status, and deformations. Also, a leg length meter is used to check fillet dimensions. The instructor then points out each student's problem areas and guides them on how to improve on those problems. In butt welding, a bending test is conducted on a cut test piece in order to check that no breaking or cracking occur when the piece is bent. If welding was performed correctly, the test piece should bend without breaking. We can also provide additional specialized training according to the requests of a company. We also have facilities capable of providing additional training in pipe welding and other types of welding that require special skills. Our automotive training program teaches students various skills to meet the needs of the companies to which they are accepted. Students assemble and disassemble automobiles, construction machinery, etc., to gain a deeper understanding of their structure, to learn critical skills, and to acquire know-how. We try as much as possible to reproduce the same tools and environments that are encountered at Japanese factories so that students can learn more practically. In order to provide students with important skills, we developed a practical, independent, and unique program that further increases work accuracy and speed by having students perform repetitive training exercises while time is monitored. Students undergo repetitive painting training in the general painting process sequence of putty application, sanding, masking, painting, drying, and buffing. In addition, training is also provided in airless painting for large objects used at shipyards, etc. Students make their own film thickness measurements to inspect the finished painting work. It is critical to be able to perform this measurement because companies frequently demand this skill of students. In machining training, we first thoroughly train students in fundamental skills using 10 lathes and 10 milling machines imported from Japan. Solidly learning these fundamental skills is a main pillar of our education plan at Pntc. We then train students in CNC lathe operation, including computer input operations. We also teach students how to perform measurements with vernier calipers, micrometers, and depth gauge micrometers so they may thoroughly ensure the accuracy of their finished work. While accuracy is of the utmost importance, we also place strong emphasis on work speed through repetitive training in which working time is measured. Electrical training consists of repetitive training in electrical device assembly and wiring work. Using real materials that meet the needs of hiring companies, we aim to cultivate fully trained students who are ready to begin work at a company from day one. In our furniture and carpentry training program, we use tools that are broadly used at Japanese factories in order to train students in skills ranging from wood processing and general construction to furniture assembly. Here, in another of our independent programs, we train students to use impact drivers in various positions. This allows us to produce potential employees whose work is practical and accurate. Pntc also has slinging and cranes, as well as facilities such as sites for working at elevation, training students in work safety, and implementing a curriculum for obtaining credentials.